me, Alicia. So today I'm going to talk about this particular issue that not only affects me, but also a lot of girls who are younger than me, around my age or even older. It even affects women in like adult age. So the issue today is about being fat. All right. I know there's like a lot of terms and definitions for you guys. Each and every individual has their own definition about being fat. Like for me, I see myself as curvy, but others may see me as being fat, and like so be it. Um, what happened to me was that recently I've been like cyberbullied, so called, by this particular person who calls me a furball, who calls me being round and says that I roll around. Well, I don't know how you put it, but thing about me is that I'm not really that affected by what people say. But when it comes continuously, I'll continuously like as it comes in continuously, and as the person learns my weaknesses, she or he will be like able to dominate my mind, which I don't like that about myself. So I got affected by it, and I thought to myself, I sat down and looked at the mirror and said, "You're fat." And then I found myself saying to myself, "So what? I mean, she says you're fat, but not other people. So yeah, that's it. That's why." It's like many girls tend to like be pulled down whenever people call them fat. They don't care if people call them ugly. They don't care if people call them, "Oh, you're just so slutty, so ugly." Whatever. You can call a girl any name, she won't really be affected by it. But the moment you say, "Hey, you're fat," she'll be so affected by it that she would just crash down. That's just like what it is for a girl. And I know for me that I'm not fat, or being fat doesn't affect me that much because, well, I still get guys going after me, and I'm still me. I'm still accepted by the society. Why am I so affected? Why must I be so affected by one person saying something mean towards me? Right? I mean, and moreover, the person who's been saying that is not skinny. Neither is she fit. She's not. She's not. And I don't know like how to say it because usually people talk and they tell me that, "Go, don't be affected by her because she's way bigger than you. She's bigger than you, and she's talking like this towards you because she doesn't see reality in herself, and she just wants to pull you down." So I was thinking, well, that could be right, but the issue here is how do you see how do you see things when people tell you something mean to you, like, "Oh, you're fat." So how do you see that? How do you take it? What I suggest is take it positively. Take it as a like a encouragement to yourself, as in, "Oh, she says I'm fat," or "he says I'm fat." If as long as I'm feeling good about it, as long as I feel good about myself, as long as I look at the mirror and see that I am acceptable for who I appear to be, then I'm not fat. Don't let don't let people who would bring you down, don't let people who would pull you down, because you are who you are. If you have people around you who love you, or even if you don't have a lot of people around you loving you, if you have just one person loving you, then you're perfect, not fat. Understand? So, issue about most girls nowadays is, for guys they diet, for guys they go starving themselves, for guys they work out that much, but learn how to do things for yourself. Right? I'm sure that at many points of time, each girl is doing something, anything, something for a guy to impress him, to win him. Like for myself, I weigh 93. I used to weigh 93 kg, and after my ex death, I went that heavy because I was depressed, and I stood on the weighing scale and 93 kg. What to do? And I went exercising and everything because I decided not to bring myself down that low. I was already so depressed, and I was already so low. Why should I bring myself that low? Like, why should I even pull myself lower without having people pulling me, right? So I went on and danced and did a lot of workouts, lost weight, and now here, standing in front of you, sitting down in front of you, is a girl who has lost over 40 kgs, okay, from that 90 kgs. I've lost that much. And I've like, I'm really grateful. If you guys know me personally, you guys would really know how heavy and big I was. At 93 kg, at that point of time, I was that heavy. And that was only like last year. I did not do any diets. I just ate well. I just had lots of rest. I rested well. I had a lot of workouts. Basically not on a routine base, but just on a casual base, like as and when I felt like it. But I felt good about myself because I just managed to cycle my mind and tell my mind that you have to change this for yourself. It works. As compared to trying to improve for others, when you want to impress someone, it doesn't really work. Like, I've tried to look good for people. I've tried to be happy for people. It doesn't work. At the end of the day, when you are yourself, when you are alone, you're going to be thinking about it and you're going to be pulling yourself down again because you'll be thinking, why am I being happy when I'm not happy? Why am I trying to show to people that I'm cheerful when I'm not? Why am I trying to be this pretty girl when I just want to be me, right? And that really gets into you, and that happened to me. That really got into me, and it really pulled me down and made me cry for the whole night. At the end of the night, at the end of the day, at the end of the night, you are on your own, right? So I find it pointless if you want to change for somebody. When you want to change, make sure it is for yourself. So what if you're fat? So what? I mean, for myself, I don't care if you're fat, skinny, old, young, thin, poor, rich. I don't care. I'm going to come up to you and hug you and tell you I love you. Because you are who you are. Okay? I don't care how people look like. I've never judged anyone by the way they look like. Unless, of course, it's in bullying terms. Like, if I don't like someone, okay, or let's say the person doesn't like me and we're not on good terms, the person says something mean to me, I'm going to just equally say something mean to that person because that's how it is. That's life. Although how many times I've been trying to tell myself that, oh, if somebody says something mean to you, how to attack it by telling them something nice. Or by saying things that are really like not like non-violent things. But I find that it doesn't really work. In reality, it doesn't work. Like, somebody may call me names, and if I go to them and be nice to them, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really affect them because they're just gonna say, oh, this person is stupid. She doesn't get it that you don't like her. So just equally as that, I don't let anyone step on my head. When someone says mean things to me, I say something mean back to them. It can be sarcastic. It can be purely mean. It can be in any ways. And so far, I gladly say that I've only had issues with one person, and it's only this one person alone that I've insulted. And of course, it makes me feel bad because at the end of the day, I know that this person is going to reflect on it and start thinking about it and start saying and start like believing in it. Whenever I tell her, she's going to start thinking and say, oh, am I really like this? Am I really like that? It will, and you can't deny it because things like this will eat up on you. But for me, I've trained myself psychologically to tell myself that whatever people tell me is not going to be true unless I believe in it. I can choose to believe in it. I can choose not to. And for me, I've faced, as a teenager, I'm at 17, I faced a lot of things that some teenagers do not have to face. I have faced a lot of things that adults have yet to face. And I don't say that whatever I faced was the worst. I don't say that I've had it worse. What I say is that the experiences that I had with myself in my life has made me the person I am today. And it has taught me a lot of lessons. Life has taught me a lot of lessons. Life is the best lesson to be learned. But it's up to you how you see it. Whatever I face, I could have taken it in a negative way to bring me down or to raise me up. And I have done the mistake of letting it bring me down. I've been to near close relationships with bad things, and I've been to like close brushes with the law. I've been involved in going against the law, everything, because being depressed, really, you don't really know what you're gonna do. I mean, you know what you're gonna do, but you don't know how the consequences. You don't know how bad it is. You don't know how to weigh the consequences, and you just think that, oh, if I do this, it's just gonna get this. It's okay. It's fine. I'll get over with it. So you don't know. And I've been at that position. I've been at that point where I face suicidal issues. I face a lot of things, and like I face people around me committing suicide. Just like in a lot of ways, I've faced a lot of things, but nowadays I look at things in like a positive light. If I have something to say, I'll say it there and then, and I'm done with it. I don't let myself hold back anything. If I do that, it'll just eat up on me, and it'll just affect me for the entire year, the entire day, the entire life. So I don't keep things to myself. I don't keep the way I feel to myself, because I feel that how you feel, unless you're gonna communicate it, people are never gonna know. I'm not gonna be the girl who waits for people to tell me how they feel or whether they want to know how I feel. I'm not gonna wait for someone to ask you how you're feeling. I'm gonna say, hey, today my day was good, How was your day? I'm gonna do that. So turning my life in positively for the past few months have made me have like positive feedback from people about how I am and how much has changed, and it's also made me be the girl who has like I have a lot of achievements now. I am a scholarship student. I perform well, like academically and artistically, and I find that people are more influenced by me, are more influenced by the way I behave, and people around me love me. Well, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's your size, what's your weight, what's your what's your look, how your hair falls, right or left, or how your face is. All that matters is your personality. It's how you look at life, how you look at things. And for girls, we are always at the winning end. Don't ever forget that. We are stronger than guys mentally. Guys are weaker than us mentally, and although they're stronger than us physically, we still have the upper hand, because at the end of the day, it's how your mentality affects you. So yeah, and just wish that I know that this video will reach out to a lot of people out there who think of themselves as being fat and look down on themselves, just like how people have looked down on me and how I've looked down on myself. Okay, I know that I'm fat, alright, but I don't tell myself that. I look at myself in a positive light, and it can be seen upon as self-denial, but I know that I don't deny it, so that's how life is. Just look at it in a positive light, okay? Alright, so have a good day, you guys. Have a good week ahead, and like today's Wednesday in Singapore, and I'm gonna go off to school later, have classes later, so I love you guys, and yeah, everybody is beautiful anyway, right? Bye!